when the sun rises. I wake up and chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast. I'm a motherfucking 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 beast.
I don't party every night. I don't get wasted. I don't pop bottles. I work out. I don't bother you, so don't judge me. You can have the bucks and the flash money. I'll take the dark to the gym all day, every day.
My breath, keep my body ready. Focus on the finish and keep my head steady. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Watch your motherfucking face. I'm a motherfucking face.
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Till I'm at the top. Jump without a net, never break a sweat. 'Cause I live my life like it's all I got. I'll never flinch, I'll never close my eyes. Have you ever seen a beast jump for a die? I'm all night, real king. I'm a motherfucking
Well, I don't want a physique that looks average, something that's reachable. I want something that's unattainable. That looks like so hard to get. You know, but any of you guys can reach that physique too, because it's all in the mind. If the mind can conceive it, you will achieve it. Okay? Because normal sucks.
I'm a motherfucking
Perform impossible things because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with passion.
Oh, butt shoulder. Butt shoulder. I'm only doing legs tonight. Just legs and legs alone.
Genetics is a million times more important than people ever understand when it comes to bodybuilding. In saying that, when it comes to anything in life, genetics is one of the most important aspects. A quick example is if you're 5'2" and you want to be a professional basketball player, guess what? You're not going to be a professional basketball player. Sorry, because you got no basketball player. And it's the same with bodybuilding. Some guys are given incredible genetics as far as their structure, the capability of putting on muscle, their joints, how old they are, where they attach, how long they are, how short they are, how small their waist is. This is all genetics given by God. These are things you can't necessarily change. If you have shitty genetics, it's not much you can become the best that you can become.
That's how bad that shoulder is.
Become the number one bodybuilder in the world, well, then that's what happened. Bodybuilding is not about being the biggest. It's about genetics, aesthetics. It's about symmetry. There's a lot to it. Anyone out there who sees someone better is always going to say, oh yeah, that's because of this, that's because no, it's because they work their ass off and because they have great genetics. Just because you ain't shit doesn't mean you can't take away from how great they are.
Right. I am Karen. I'm badly injured myself. I really have. I really have hurt it badly. Not here. I've hurt this some work. But it's where it is. Let's go.
I want so much for you to do that for your life. I want you to live the life you came here to live. To be you, not be anybody else.
If I'm eating 12 meals a day, I'm training 3 hours a day, and I'm sleeping 10 hours a day, I'm gonna get better fucking results. More than put in, the more you get out. Stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
We want to get out. We got to win this game. We got to make it to a we need to we need to stop that man. Now every single time you do that, you knock down doors, you kick down walls. And anyone who tells you you can't, you take your fears, your insecurities, your worries, you roll them all over the wall, and turn them up.
Wherever you can, wherever you can.
Hello, Jody. How are you doing? How are you doing? You okay? Thanks for coming on, Joe. Right, so I know it's a bit late. Sorry I'm late. But we've got to do what we've got to do, yeah? Sorry I'm late. Let's do this.
Doing things at the force, which I learned through my whole life. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it all the way. I thought, okay, I'm going to be a bodybuilder and I'm going to take it as far as I can take it. Stimulation. Our body has to focus on weights, but ideally, we want to focus on a contraction. Doing the muscle work. What I've got to do to succeed, because all in all, those type of people are nothing but distraction. It's just the fog that we put in our mind. And it's something I don't really talk about very much because I just go out and do it. See, other bodybuilders that you guys may interview and this and that, and fans will be like, they talk about it way too much. Well, I'm there doing it. environment and situations and family that I have today, I'm very blessed. I have a lot of that too. It's hard for me. My life, the path that I've walked has always been against.
Oh, right. I know all our traffic jams, Jody. Jesus Christ.
I've never tried to try and do different. It just was different. It wasn't about mold myself into what everybody else thinks is socially acceptable or demanding. That's not really living. If you're not living in a way that you wake up every day and you're happy, how are you living? Is that living? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this.
All too often people look at food as if each meal needs to be something so exciting. Exciting happy about it. It's not like that. You eat for purpose. The meal might be great, it might be just okay. Sometimes I get out of the next one.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I am a bit chilled, yeah. We're just warming right up. Now the bell comes on. Oh. Ah.
And I connected with this muscle as intensely as I can. And I train harder, trying to train harder.
Just getting early warmed up. We've got a lot of squats to do tonight. Hell of a lot. I'm just getting over that 100 repetitions. That was hard, that. That was hard, that was bloody hard, that. Oh.
You can do it. And you better do it. Because if not you, then who? If not now, then when? If not now, then when? Because if not today, will it be tomorrow? Because yesterday you just said tomorrow, and that's today. And even though doing the same thing in the same place with the same people, eating the same thing, drinking the same thing, watching the same thing, are you moving forward? Because if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And we don't have time to move backwards. Life is short. There's work to be done. There's goals to be achieved. It's not going to happen by doing the things you've always been doing. It was only work and feeding and sleeping and repeating. It was only grinding. If you want something, you gotta bust your ass to go out there and get it. You gotta make yourself uncomfortable to achieve something. It's about hard work. It's about putting the time in. It's about earning your way. It's about setting goals for yourself and doing what's necessary to achieve them. It's about not blaming anybody. Mindset, the mentality of the hustle. Let's take advantage of it. Let's get out there. Let's work. Let's make this happen. I'm not going to sit on my couch and watch TV when I can be out there hustling, making money, improving my life. No matter what your goal is, no matter where you want to be, no matter where you want to go, and no matter where you're starting from, you can do it. But truly, you have every opportunity in the world to be able to do exactly what you want to do. Let's start there. Let's get the big picture, the big vision. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want to have? And you should work your ass off to get it. It's about pushing. It's about working. It's about becoming. It's about challenging yourself. What do you need to do today, right now, to get closer to that goal? And really, you need to think about this. You can't just let it happen magically, because it doesn't happen magically. Everything that happens to you, you are responsible for. You are accountable. before. Every success and every failure is your fault. No matter what you see around you, no matter what's going on in the world, it's your fault. And once you accept this, once you embrace this, success is guaranteed. Guaranteed. So if you're not where you want to be right now, let's start working to get you where you want to be. So eventually you will be there.
Oh yeah.
You have your
All right, Glenn. How you doing, Glenn? Welcome in. Sorry I'm late, mate. Sorry I'm late. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Oh. 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 Hold on.
Every man has a wild beast within him.
Come on.
And you gotta be a beast. That's the only way they will respect you.
When the sun rises, I wake up, I chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast.
I don't party every night. I don't do wasted. I don't pop bottles. I work out. I don't bother you. So don't judge me. You can have the bugs and the flash. I'll take the ducks to the gym all day, every day.
Keep my body ready. Focus on the finish. And keep my head steady. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Watch out. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. Never break a sweat, just live my life like it's it's all I got. I'll never break you, I'll never put my arm. Pay you everything I keep. Yo, all day, all night. Real thing, I'm a motherfucking fan.
Well, I don't want a physique that looks average, something that's reachable. I want something that's unattainable, that looks like so hard to get. You know, but any of you guys can reach that physique too, because it's all in the mind. If the mind can conceive it, you will achieve it. Okay? Because normal sucks.
Yeah. Oh.
We learn and perform impossible things because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with passion. Genetics. Genetics is a million times more important than people will ever understand when it comes to bodybuilding. In saying that, when it comes to anything in life, genetics is one of the most important aspects. A quick example is if you're 5'2" and you want to be a professional basketball player, guess what? You're not going to be a professional basketball player. Sorry, you got dealt a fucking hand and you're not going to be a basketball player. And it's the same with bodybuilding. Some guys are given incredible genetics as far as their structure, their capability of putting on muscle, their joints, their muscle bellies, how cold they are, where they attach, how long they are, how short they are, how small their waist is. This is all genetics given by God. These are things you can't necessarily change. If you have shitty genetics, there's not much you can do. You can become the best that you can become. But to become the #1 bodybuilder in the world is not going to happen. Bodybuilding is about being the biggest. Genetics, aesthetics, symmetry, there's a lot to it. Anyone out there who sees someone better is always going to say, oh yeah, that's because that. No,
Oh, God.
because they work their ass off and because they have great genetics. Just because you ain't shit doesn't mean you can't take away from how great they are.
If it was possible, this would be too fucking big. But once again, it's not possible. So even this cartoon character you see before they can't call them shit like that. But it ain't fucking possible. If you think these things have to talk shit, it'll be ass that. How can such things too big for the show? He thought I didn't make this shit. Like that being like they said, same motherfucking thing.
So much for you to do that in your life. I want you to live a life you came here to live. To be you, not be anybody else.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
If I'm eating 12 meals a day, I'm training 3 hours a day, and I'm sleeping 10 hours a day, I'm gonna get better fucking results. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
But right now, we gotta win this game. We gotta take it to them every single play. We need to turn over. We need to start with a hand. Now, every single one of you can do that. You knock down doors. You kick down walls. And anyone who tells you you can't, you take your fears, your insecurities, your worries, you roll them all up into a ball, you turn them to bring it back and stick them on.
You gotta get them in wherever you can. Wherever you can.
Oh, getting old. I'm getting old.
Never be Mr. Liberty. All those people now. They're still saying that I most of my with their ass. So what good do they have?
Oh, I'm getting old, everyone. Getting old, just getting on with it. Ah. Oh.
Doing things at the fullest, which I learned through my whole life. If I'm going to do something, I do it all the way. I thought, okay, I'm a good bodybuilder, and I'm going to take it as far as I can take it.
Stimulation. A lot of you guys are focused on weights, but ideally, we want to focus on a contraction. Really muscle work.
What I've got to do to succeed. Because all in all, those type of people are nothing but distraction. It's just the fog that we put in our mind. See, and it's something I don't really talk about very much because I just go out and do it. See, other bodybuilders that you guys can interview and this and that, fans with you like, they talk about it way too much. But I'm there doing it.
Come on. Come on. Oh, come on.
It's been a long journey to get to where I am. I was walking all over again. I have no regrets. It created the environment and the situations and the family that I have today. I'm very blessed. I owe a lot of that to this art form and lifestyle.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
My life, the path that I've walked has always been against the grain, I guess you could say. I've never strived to try and be different. It just was different. It wasn't about to mold myself into what everybody else thinks is socially acceptable or the norm. I see that as that's not really living. If you're not living in a way that you wake up every day and you're really happy, how are you living? Is that living? I don't think it is.
Oh God. When your body says that's it. That's it. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh. 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 Oh God. Oh, right. Okay.
Waiting for yourself and very, very, very high. You know, you have to manage yourself to keep your thoughts where they need to be in order to allow you to be successful in each one.
Oh.
One way you can say absolutely I can is not with your mouth, but with your action.
Oh. Right.
All too often people look at food as if each meal needs to be something so exciting. You need to be so happy about it. And, it's not like that. I mean, you eat for purpose. The meal might be great, but it's just okay. You're going to eat it. Time you get on to the next one.
Oh.
The world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
Okay. Hack squats. Hack squats. Oh. Right. What we're going to do hack squats with the landmine. Put the landmine on that shoulder first. Then we do so many, then we put it on the next shoulder. So we alternate the shoulder and balance it out. Okay.
Real talk.
Oh no, I'm okay, Joe. What it is, it's late here. So we've got to be quiet, you see. We've got to be a bit quiet, you know what I mean? It's a bit late, So we've got to be quiet.
I'm not trying you hard enough. I'm trying harder. Your thoughts are going to be everything.
Oh. It's nearly 22:11, you see. Oh. Oh.
Better do it. Because if not, then who? If not now, then when? If not now, then when? Because if not today, will it be tomorrow? Because yesterday you said tomorrow, today, and even tomorrow. Doing the same thing in the same place, same people, eating the same thing, drinking the same thing, watching the same thing. And moving forward,
You're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And we don't have time to move backwards. Life is short. There's work to be done, there's goals to be achieved.
Oh God. I don't know, Jerry. I haven't weighed myself for a while.
By doing the things you've always been doing.
Oh. 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 Oh.
It was only work and eating and sleeping and repeating. It was only grinding. If you want something, you gotta bust your ass to go out there and get it. You make yourself uncomfortable to achieve something. It's about hard work. It's about putting the time in. It's about earning your way. It's about setting goals for yourself and doing what's necessary to achieve them. It's about not blaming anybody. Mindset and mentality of the hustle. Let's take advantage of it. Let's get out there, let's work, let's make this happen. I'm not going to sit on my couch and watch TV when I can hustle and making money, improving my life. No matter what your goal is, no matter where you want to be, no matter where you want to go, and no matter where you're starting, you can do it. But truly, you have every opportunity to do exactly what you want to do. Let's start there. Let's get the big picture, the big vision. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want to have? And you should work your ass off to do it.
Yeah.
It's about pushing, it's about working, it's about becoming. It's about challenging yourself. What do you need to do today, right now, to get closer to that goal? And really, you need to think about this. You can't just let it happen magically, because it doesn't happen magically. Everything that happens to you, you are responsible for. You are accountable for. Every success and every failure is your fault. No matter what's happening around you, no matter what's going on in the world, it's your fault. And once we accept this, once we embrace this,
Well, it'll be getting warmer in the next few months. The weather will change. It'll change in the next couple of months. It's like getting warmer. T-shirt weather. Tit bouncing weather. That's it. Get these tits out.
You have your own story, your own unique experiences. How did you use your failures?
Oh, nice one, Karen.
To become your great successes.
Oh.
Because you don't take no for an answer. You don't stop.
They're not easy, these, Karen. These are hard, these are really hard.
In life, the more you're going to get out.
Oh.
The more you put into building a business, the more you're going to get out. The more hours you spend working on anything, the more you are going to get out. Work pays. Now, that's the reason when it comes to bodybuilding, and only bodybuilding, everybody has this mentality that you can do too much. And I might pull something up that says, you know, I train chest for 3 hours. And I'll give 50% of the
People will say, oh, that's too large.
Oh man. These are not easy. I'm going to get a frame where I can get under it and add more weight on.
Don't take everybody's word for everything. Don't read something and believe that shit. Try it out for yourself. Find out if it works or it doesn't work. The longer you train, the more you eat, the more you sleep, the better results you're going to get. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
Alright Mike, how you doing mate? How you doing Mike? I'm just doing a quick one on legs. Oh, good burn in the legs. Oh. Right, we're gonna do hold the ball like that. I do goblet squat. A landmine goblet squat. That's what we're doing. Landmine goblet squat next. Holding the ball like that. So let's place it. So we're going to hold it in hand there like that, the position. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Why do you want to work out? What is your goal? The most important thing is that you have a vision, that you have a goal. Because without that vision and without that goal, again, you're sitting around and you're never going to end up anywhere. People don't become successful just by accident. Maybe the guy that found gold in California and started the gold rush, but don't come. That's the one in a lifetime situation. So you got to really specific goal. For me, to have the vision that I want to be Mr. Universe. That I want to be the greatest bodybuilder of all time. That was a great vision, and specifically to look like Rich Parker, to be up there on that stage and to lift the trophy overhead and to win the championship over and over and over again. So that was a great goal. You have to have a goal. Now, it doesn't have to be that specific goal, but it has to have some goal. This is why I always recommend to people, sit down, take your time, and start thinking about why do you want to work out? What is your goal? And it can be as crazy as this. It could be, I want to impress girls. If that's your goal, so be it, but it motivates you. It could be that you're emulating a certain, body or a certain football player, a certain boxer, whatever it is. Have those pictures put all over the wall like I did when I was a kid. I put pictures of Rich Park and of Sonny Liston, of boxers and of Ali and of powerlifters and weightlifters all over that bedroom wall. So that every day when I go to sleep, every day when I wake up, I look at those pictures and they motivate. I need that motivation, and then therefore you have this kind of imprint in front of you all the time, and you know exactly what you're chasing. People always come up to me and says, why are you smiling? You're working out 5 hours a day. You're doing the same as the other guys, but the other guys have a sour face. They're pissed off that they have to do another rep or another set or something. I look forward to another 1,000 reps of sit-ups. I look forward to another 500 pounds of leg press or squat. I look forward to doing more and more curls until my arms fall off. Why? Because I knew that every rep that I did, and every set that I did, and more weights that I lifted, I get one step closer to turning that vision into reality. So I was turned on by that. I was excited. I couldn't wait to get to the gym. I remember that when I weighed 245 pounds, And Bob Rayfordson, the director of Stay Hungry, said to me that I'm interested in having you come in for reading and work on your acting and all this because I'm interested in having you in the movie to star with Jeff Bridges and with Sally Fields. I was delighted about it. I was excited. I started pumping up more and more. And then he said, but I don't want you to weigh more than 210 pounds. You want me to be in the movie, but I'm weighing 245 to 46. I say, I just won the Olympia, I say, which was 1974, and I was really at my biggest. And but he demanded that. And he says, look, it's very simple. On the day you start shooting, he says, I'm going to put you on a scale. And if you don't make the 210, you're out. Because I have someone else in mind. And I worked on it as a visualizing myself very clearly as a lean athlete. Because that's the only way I could lose that weight and all of a sudden get interested in running. Because up until that point, I had like 3 miles after training or before training or whatever. But now all of a sudden it was 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles. And they even ran mini marathons in order to lose the weight. I did everything in high reps. I was watching my diet, what I eat, and all those kind of things. And but the day before, I remember we were in Birmingham, Alabama. The day before I was at the YMCA with Bob Rayfordson. He was swimming, and I was working out, and I was running. There was a track there that was running. He says, let's step on the scale. And I stepped on the scale, and I weighed 209. So it just shows you what is possible if you visualize exactly what you want to look like. And there was no room for any kind of like, well, I can't together or anything like this, because there's only a certain amount of time. The thing again is, have the clear vision. Have the specific goal of what you want to accomplish, because then you never go to the end and you say, the day I put down a little bit, I don't know what it is all about, I don't know my life, I'm confused. No, I tell you that I was a perfect example of someone that was not confident at all. I mean, when I was a kid, and the other kids had hang-ups and problems and all this, but when I joined the weightlifting club, and I got the first little trophy, because I did the best clean jerk. And then we went to another meet, and they won another little trophy. I started feeling like somebody. But the bottom line is, everyone can use the same method, because I used it in politics, I used it in making money, I used it in everything that I've done in the movie business. When you have one little victory, little victories add up, and that is what gives you then ultimately confidence. Well, for me, the most important thing always is to have a deadline. So when I, for instance, had a competition, and let's say the competition was in the middle of September, and it was now beginning of summer, so there was no more time to screw around. So there was the time now to get going on a diet, to get going with the training, to not slack off at all, because there was a deadline there. The day of the competition, I had to be in the best shape possible. And I knew that if I come to the competition and then lose because I did not schedule my training the proper way, or I didn't have the right frame of mind, or I didn't give everything, literally worked my butt off, I would be just so angry. So I never wanted to be in that situation. This is why it was very important to pick that time and to say, this is going to have to be in top shape. Then I work towards that. But it's not just the competition. I mean, they're always the same.
Welcome in, Mike. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. And thank you, everyone, for being on there. I do appreciate it.
I have now 3 months, so I have to get really great shape. So you pick those times. It could also be that you have no movie, and you have no Mr. Olympia, no Mr. America, no Mr. Universe coming up, all you have those things. But you say to yourself, the summer starts in June. I'm going to go to the beach in June, and at that time, I want to be in great shape. So that creates the urgency. That makes you really start training hard and take it seriously. Because if you don't have a specific plan, then you wander around. I mean, you can have, as I've told you many times, a best ship or the best plane in the world. But if you don't have a specific goal where you want to go and when you want to get there, you just drift around and you never get anywhere. So this is why it is so important to create that urgency at a specific time when you want to be in shape. Well, I mean, look, everyone has a problem with time, but the day is 24 hours. You sleep 6. Now I know there's some out there that say, whoa, 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 I need 8. But I say just sleep a little faster. Because the bottom line is we have 6 hours of sleep, 24 hours are available, so 18 hours now available to your work, your family, your hobbies, and also to learn something new or to do something new, which could easily be that you want to learn a new language or that you want to read as a New Year's resolution, I have to read a book every week, or you say, I'm going to go and reshape my body. So you're going to go and take this hour out of your schedule and say, I'm going to train an hour every day. So this is, for most people, a huge challenge, but it is totally doable, I can tell them, because the kind of things that I did when I came to this country, I mean, I went to school, I was working in construction, I was working out my 5 hours a day, I was taking acting classes from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight, I was doing all of those things. I wanted to make sure that out of the 24 hours of the day, that I don't waste one single hour. Those hours were too precious. And so then I just want to tell people, don't give me this thing, I have a difficult time with the time and I don't have time for this, I want that. You have time. You make the time.
2 7 dumbbells here. There are the rubber ones, and there are the metal ones. Do you ever trust yourself at a gym with dumbbells to you? Or use the ones that can make noise? The ones that are made to be flat. We're bodybuilders. We're fucking noisy. We're fucking noisy. Like this would go. How you doing? For 6 weeks. We gotta make it fucking easier. People can say what they want. That's the way I train. I train for heavy. I train stupid leading up to the show. You know what? Too heavy and too stupid. Now you got me 2 wins. So who gives a fuck?
What's the goal? What's the vision? Something new has to change. Something new has to be birthed inside of you to say, I am a conqueror. Changing who you are must become a priority.
This year belongs to you, the warriors that are in the trenches, looking to see their dream come true.
It's time now, so we must readjust our comfort zone. See, now it's time to go to a different thought process.
The dream is now. If we make up our mind for the dream to be now. Truth is, we work hard, we can achieve it better.
Let's see, 9 months straight hardcore training. Will do.
Every goal that you think about every single day, doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter every home, doesn't matter every vacation, doesn't matter every day in my life. Up to 18. You know, you think about something every day of your life, and you finally get to the point where you're like, that's every single thing. Appreciate it if you can do it.
One idea can change your life. One idea can turn your life around.
The idea is everything. Thoughts become things. Thoughts become things.
If there's something that you want and you're hungry for, you got to do whatever is necessary until. Anything is possible. We have friends who believe when you're not afraid to do hard work when no one else is watching. When you're willing to do the work against all odds, nothing can touch you. I can promise you that.
Just like I said, there's something that you guys ever wanted. More anything.
The whole journey, the whole process, it's starting to look to already. It's been It's been a long journey to get to where I am, but I'm walking all over again. I have no regrets.
So no matter what you say to me, no matter what you say I cannot do, no matter what you say I will not do, I must do. I have to do. I am king. I live this king. I walk this king. This is my new identity. The new identity is you must be okay with your comfort zone being shut. I didn't get noticed until I was about 24 years old. That's 10 years of work I put in. People want to have immediate gains. They're looking for immediate gains on what they're doing. So they're not dedicated. You have to persevere. You have to mind frame and dedication. That's the reason why so many people fail in what they're trying to do. So I put a decade into my work before I even got noticed. And then I had to put 5 more years into my art before I even got my pro card. That's 15 years before you even heard of Flex Wheeler.
So that it's rare that I want to do it sometimes you really get everything like that. Everything. This purpose. When you're ready, let's do it.
If you go back and become something in this sport, I do actually have a love for it. If you don't have a love for it, you're not going to suffer through the diet. You're not going to suffer through the training. You're going to do all the shit it takes. You might do it for a year, you might do it for 2 years, but it's not going to last for a decade if you don't really love it.
This is something I love to do. It's in my heart and my soul. And I was born to do this. So I'm going to put this ball for the wall today. So what the vision really is, we got to reconnect to who we really are.
It's really about you. Are you ready to push yourself farther and then push the limits harder and push outside your comfort zone? Are you willing to push harder than the next guy? What is that?
Don't be a fucking savage the whole year, so you guys gotta be fucking ready.
Absolutely, can overtrain. Your body,
you know, when you go to the gym, in order to get a response when you're training, you're looking to give your body stress that it's not used to, and then it's going to react by, you know, building bigger, stronger muscles.
I like to be a little bit overtrained because for me, I responded better and I got more definition. Yes, you were tired. Yes, I had to come back for the second workout at night. But so what?
Oh, God. Oh.
Let's train for 3 hours. Just for the fuck of it, let's throw in 30 minutes of cardio. More work is always going to result in better results in everything we do in life. The more you put into something, the more you're going to get out. For some reason, when it comes to bodybuilding, there's this mentality that you can overdo it. You need to do so much. Don't do so much. You're doing too much. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's a weak mentality, and those are excuses that lazy fucking people make and lazy fucking people follow.
What do you think about overtraining? What they say?
Oh, sure. There is no overtraining. So mindset. Overtraining is a mindset. I'm like an overtrainer. Usually in one shorter workout, I'll probably do 8 to 10 different exercises. A lot of high volume, a lot of drop sets.
Everything was always supersetting, and sweeping up sets and 4 sets and over 5 sets and push yourself all the time because the body doesn't really respond to the same thing over and over.
Definitely, it's very possible to overtrain in terms of training too often and training too long.
Overtraining is an excuse in a lot of cases because people are just not willing to push them and give them 100% in order to succeed. Because if you think about this, you come to the gym and you stress the body in a way it's not used to. So if you're doing it all the time the same way, you're not challenging yourself. You're going to get laterally to the state there.
A lot of people just run away and be like, oh, you're overtraining, don't do this, don't do that. If you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not getting enough rest, if you're not eating enough food, all those things will multiply and make you be overtrained. Taking a rest day and not overtraining, quote unquote, could be a good thing, could be beneficial.
I hear a lot of people on the internet talking about, oh, there's no such thing as overtraining, no pain, no gain. Okay, fine. It's great to train hard. I'm an advocate for anyone who knows how I train, knows how to train hard. Yes, you can overtrain. It's relative to how much you eat and how much you sleep. If you're not sleeping enough and you're not eating well, and you're training 3 hours in the gym with tons of volume, you're just training water.
In life and in the gym, you need to take full stops. Take full stops sometimes and just relax. You need time to rest and to recover to become the best version of yourself. Mentally, physically, you have to take time.
It's really, really intense, 45 minutes. Trust me, if you train with me for 45 minutes, you won't be asking to do any more. But it's 45 minutes of very concentrated, very hard training. It's not going into the gym and all there and talking and stuff like that.
When is it going to be time for you to quit lying to yourself? It's a hell of a lot easier just to accept that you're going to be a fucking average motherfucker and you're going to be what you are
and you're going to be who you are, then at least to put yourself through the agony again and again and again. You have to fucking work through it. I said it a million fucking times, success is hard. No matter what fucking obstacles or inconveniences you may face, you just aren't gonna make it. You claim to be the doers and the go-getters and the we're gonna go kick ass people. You think you're the hardcore? But I'm gonna tell you right now, unless you're out doing this shit, you fucking aren't. But a lot of you motherfuckers just don't run. The world is a place that if you don't accept the fact that you are in a competition, you will get fucking destroyed.
Oh yeah.
There's winners and there's fucking losers. We want you to be a fucking champion. We want you to be a winner. Not really, you remind us of Trey Lamb. Or you have the fucking choice to be whatever you want to be. You can choose to have discipline. You can choose to execute day in and day out. You can choose to not cut corners. You can choose to do the fucking work.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you all. Oh, sorry it was late. I've had stuff to sort out. So
what's it gonna be?
it's where it is. It is what it is. And next couple of months it's going to get warmer, I believe. So t-shirts will be on. Bit of luck. Thanks for coming on, Mike. Thanks for coming on, Jody. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate you all. See you all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be earlier. Oh. Good night, everyone. God bless. See you all tomorrow.
I'm the fucking dude.